Hello, Blue Crew. Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Before we dive into this bombshell news that could redefine our dynasty, I need you to make that clutch play. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and drop a like right now. Our community keeps growing, and you need to be in the front row for every piece of exclusive intel we bring here. If you live and breathe Dodgers baseball like I do, this is your place. Let's get straight to the topic that's buzzing behind the scenes in Los Angeles. We just came off a historic season, securing our second consecutive World Series title in 2025. The atmosphere at Chavez Ravine is pure euphoria, and rightfully so. We are the team to beat, the absolute benchmark in Major League Baseball today. But as any fan who follows this team closely knows, complacency is the enemy of dynasty. Andrew Friedman and our front office don't rest on the laurels of victory, and I'm here to tell you that the focus has already shifted to 2026. And the one glaring hole we still have on our stellar roster, the shortstop position. We love what Miguel Rojas has brought to this team. His veteran leadership and steady glove were crucial in key moments. However, we need to be honest and analytical here. Rojas isn't getting any younger, and his metrics for range and bat speed are showing the natural signs of age. To keep this winning machine running at maximum capacity, we need an injection of youth and elite talent at this vital infield position. And this is where my information and analysis point to one name, Bo Bichette. I have been following Bichette's situation with the Toronto Blue Jays very closely. The 27-year-old star is hitting the free agent market at the perfect time for us. We aren't just talking about a good player, we are talking about a generational talent who has Dodgers DNA. Let's look at the cold, hard numbers from 2025 because they tell a story that we, stats and performance fanatics, love. In 139 games, Bichette posted an offensive line of .31 depth, 357, 483. He didn't just hit, he produced with consistency, leading the American League in hits. That was 18 home runs and 94 RBIs, but what really caught my eye and what should make any Dodger fan salivate was his performance under maximum pressure. Even while battling a nagging knee injury, Bichette showed that grit, that fiber that separates the boys from the men, hitting .348 in the World Series. It is exactly this type of clutch player who thrives under the bright lights of Los Angeles D. We have built our recent identity around a relentless offense, a lineup that gives opposing pitchers no rest. Imagine adding Bichette's bat to that mix. It wouldn't just be an upgrade, it would be unfair to the rest of the league. The analysis here is clear. Bichette isn't just an upgrade, he is the missing piece to solidify what could be the best offensive infield in modern baseball history. He brings a consistency of contact that balances perfectly with the power of our other sluggers. His ability to put the ball in play in tough counts and his controlled aggressiveness on the base paths would fit perfectly into the offensive philosophy Dave Roberts has been implementing. Furthermore, we need to consider the aspect of financial flexibility. Our recent successes haven't just brought trophies, but also record revenues. We have the financial firepower to make moves that other franchises only dream of, while teams like the Blue Jays are trying to balance their books and decide if they can keep their stars. We are in a position to attack. Acquiring Bichette would be checkmate on the market, taking one of the best players from a competitor and adding him to our arsenal. It's the kind of aggressive, calculated move that defines our current era. Therefore, the first part of this exclusive analysis for you, Dodger fans, is recognizing the need and identifying the perfect target. We cannot go into 2026 hoping that patchworks will work at the most demanding position on the infield. We need a definitive solution, someone who can anchor that position for the next decade. Bo Bichette is that guy. He has the age, the talent, the numbers, and most importantly, the winning mentality we demand here in LA. In the next segment, I will detail exactly how this contract must be structured to ensure he wears Dodger blue. Stay tuned because the numbers I'm about to present are the key to making this happen. We are back, Blue Nation. Now that we've established the who and the why, let's dive into the how. How do we pry Bo Bichette away from Toronto and bring him to the California sun? My analysis of market trends and Bichette's value indicates we will need an offer that is both financially aggressive and structurally creative. We can't just throw money on the table. We need to offer a package that makes sense for his future and for our long-term planning. The magic number I am projecting is $200 million over 8 years. That gives us an average annual value, AAV, of $25 million. For a player of Bichette's caliber, entering the absolute prime of his age, 27 to 35 years, this is a justifiable investment. I would even say necessary in today's inflated market. Locking down an elite talent for that AAV might look like a steal in 3 or 4 years. But here is where the strategy comes into play, and this is what differentiates an ordinary front office from ours. The contract needs to have specific triggers. I strongly advocate for the inclusion of an opt-out clause after the 4th year. Why do this? Because it shows the player we trust him. If he continues to destroy the league, he will have the chance to renegotiate and earn even more when he's 31. This removes the fear of being stuck in a contract that might become outdated if the market explodes again. For us, it guarantees 4 years of guaranteed elite production during our current championship window. Additionally, to seal the deal and ward off any desperate counteroffers from the Blue Jays or other mystery suitors, we need to include a robust no-trade clause in the early years, perhaps making it limited from years 5 through 8. Players like Bichette value security. They want to know they won't just be used as trade chips if the front office decides to change direction. By offering this stability, we are selling not just a paycheck, but a home. We are saying, hey, Bo, you are a Dodger and we take care of our own. Let's also talk about incentives. While Bichette's defense has been a target of criticism in the past, he has improved significantly, including bonuses for all-star game selections or, who knows, a gold glove. Could be the icing on the cake that shows we value his complete development as an athlete. But the real selling point here, our ace in the hole, is the culture. Can Toronto offer similar money? Maybe, but can they offer the virtual guarantee of October baseball every year? Can they offer the global exposure that Los Angeles provides? No. We have a recent track record of maximizing talent. Players come here and find their best level because our development and analytics staff is unmatched. Bichette knows this. He has seen what we did with other stars who arrived and elevated their games even further. The Dodger tax isn't just about paying more, it's about the prestige of wearing this uniform. For the Blue Jays, matching an 8-year, $200 million offer structured this way will be a nightmare. They have other roster concerns and might not have the flexibility to make that long-term commitment with the same guarantees we can. We are exploiting this market advantage. It's a masterstroke that weakens a potential World Series rival while strengthening us immensely. To summarize this exclusive analysis, signing Bo Bichette isn't a luxury, it's a strategic necessity to keep our dynasty alive and vibrant. The $200 million 8-year contract with a 4th year opt-out is the perfect tool to get this job done. It's a high commitment, yes, but the return on this investment in runs, wins, and potentially more World Series trophies is incalculable. Now, I want to hear from you, Dodger fan. This is my analytical view of what we need to do. Do you agree with this aggressive approach? Would you put $200 million on the table for Bo Bichette to be our shortstop for the next decade, or do you have another strategy in mind? Leave your opinion in the comments below. I read and reply to most of them because your voice is what drives this channel. Don't forget, for deeper analysis, breaking news, and everything involving our beloved Blue Crew, you need to be subscribed right here to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Let's keep building this community together. Until next time, and as always, go Dodgers.